Okay, so for today's deep dive, we're going to get into something I think a lot of people are looking for. The perfect harmony for body and soul.
Mm-hmm. And specifically, how traditional Chinese medicine approaches what it calls the deepest healing sleep.
Right. And what's amazing about the sources here is how they blend this ancient elemental theory with, well, with some very modern tools,
Yeah.
like sound frequencies.
And what's really fascinating is that they just cut right past the surface level stuff, the usual tips for insomnia,
They go deeper.
straight to the root cause. They say it's an energy conflict called the heart-kidney interaction.
That heart-kidney connection, that's really the core of it, isn't it? The big aha moment is realizing the problem isn't just outside stress. It's an internal imbalance.
Exactly. The sources are really clear on this. It's fire hyperactivity in the heart.
Which is a lot of frantic thinking, anxiety.
Right. And it's happening because there's a deficiency of water in the kidney. So the cooling, grounding energy just isn't there to manage the heart's fire.
So the water can't rise up to cool the fire. It's that imbalance of water ascending and fire descending.
That's it, exactly. And when that cooling water is depleted, the heart's fire it runs wild. That's your night anxiety, your overthinking. It's just not an environment for healing sleep.
So the solution they lay out is this really structured 3-stage process. And this is where it gets so practical.
A journey, really.
A journey, right. Okay, so let's walk through it. Stage 1 is all about release and calming the fire.
The first step is just to cool down that hot, tense heart. It's literally applying that water overcomes fire principle.
And if you're someone who deals with that pounding heart, when you lie down at night, this stage is for you.
Absolutely.
The sources connect this release to very low grounding frequencies, specifically 174 hertz.
Which is all about creating a sense of safety and relieving pain. You can't calm that fire if you don't feel safe, right?
And visually, they even suggest thinking of deep, safe navy blue tones, just cooling the whole system down.
Once that heat is managed, then you can move on to the next part, the restoration piece.
Stage 2, core restoration. Or, as they put it, reinforcing the water.
This is where we actively replenish the kidney's yin energy. It's like refilling the body's internal battery.
This feels so crucial for anyone with that deep chronic fatigue.
Yeah.
But the sources also link the kidney to primal fear. Why is that?
Because in TCM, the kidney is the root of our vitality, our primal energy reserves. So when that yin energy, that water, is depleted, we feel weak at our very core.
And that can show up as deep anxiety.
Exactly. So restoring this water of life gives the body the foundation it needs to truly regenerate.
And the frequency here shifts, right? Becomes 432 hertz.
Yeah, a very powerful balancing frequency for whole body relaxation. And the visuals shift too, to like transparent aqua blue and silver tones filling you up.
Okay, so we've calmed the fire, we've reinforced the water. Now what?
Now you have to get that restored energy moving.
Which brings us to stage 3, final integration. And for this, the sources bring in the wood qi. Why wood?
Because the wood element, that's the liver and gallbladder, it manages the smooth flow of everything in the body. It's the traffic manager.
I see. So if that's stagnant.
You wake up feeling irritable, sluggish, just stuck, even if you slept for hours. So circulating the wood qi integrates all the work from the first 2 stages.
And the whole energy lifts here. The frequency moves to something like 528 hertz, which is often tied to repair and transformation.
And the visuals become emerald green tones, symbolizing growth, hope, like a forest at dawn.
So when you put it all together for you listening, the path is really deliberate, isn't it?
It is. You calm the fire, you reinforce the water, and then you circulate the wood. It's a system designed to tackle things like chronic stress, night sweats, and that cycle of worry.
I think the insight here is just so profound. True, deep sleep isn't just about quieting the mind. That's the heart, the fire. You have to actively build the physical foundation.
The kidney, the water.
Right, so it leaves you with a really important question to think about. What foundational water source are you ignoring when you're trying to put out the day's overwhelming fire? We'll explore more next time.